question about me. I think in all fairness, I should explain to you exactly what it is that I do.
Yo, what up? This is your boy, Double R, Ray Marz. And I once caused an accident while stopped at a red light when a blue heron flew by my window, looked at me, and was so enamored with my goatee that it got blindsided by a large moving truck and exploded on impact. I was so distraught that I immediately went home and shaved my goatee, so that no animal would ever again make me feel guilty because their stupidity got them debacled. This past Saturday night, February the 13th, the man so quick on his feet that he can't be beat made his debut for the Liberty Wrestling Organization at the Boys and Girls Club in Lodi, New Jersey. It was the biggest crowd on record for an LWO show. I heard the majority of the tickets were sold that day, and I wasn't even booked until the night before. Now, I'm not saying there's a correlation here. I am, in fact, just saying. I was in the opening match, a high-energy, fatal four-way that set the pace for the entire night against a guy who I've been wanting to get in the ring with for a long time, and who I did get the tangle with, if only for a brief moment in this contest, and that was the Jaded Angel Draven Blaze, as well as the ever so British Wyndham James Winthorpe III. I was saying that one 3 times fast. And the resident renegade of Malanga Enterprises, a guy by the name of Amashatid, who was pretty unhappy when he found out that I had taken his headdress and brought it out to the ring with me to use as a towel. What? I'm a rock star and a wrestler. I get sweaty. You snooze, you lose. Unfortunately, my psych-out tactics only got Shatid angry and led him to pinning me to win the match after a steamroller and a pretty vicious frog splash. Unfortunately, I won't have the chance to extract revenge at LWO's next show on March the 6th because I will be wrestling in Point Pleasant, New Jersey on that day, about 20 minutes from where I'm sitting right now, for National Wrestling Superstars. Damn it, I keep dropping things. Sorry, it happens. Anyway, it's going to be your favorite indie wrestler and mine, your boy Double R, Ray Marz, teaming up with a guy by the name of Ryan Blackheart to take on NWS Junior Heavyweight Champion Nikki Oceans, and a guy who seems to have it in for me, and that is, or does it have it out for me? That's a guy by the name of Too Cocky Kevin Matthews, and what is sure to be a dark horse candidate for the show-stealing match. A given for any match featuring the man so quick on his feet that he can't be beat. And since NWS either already knows that's going to happen, or they just like me because I draw a lot of my followers to their shows and make them money, or both, I'm already being booked for a show for NWS 6 days later, on Friday night, March the 12th in Long Branch, New Jersey. Y'all should definitely make it out for that one, especially those of you watching that go to my alma mater, Monmouth University, because your boy's coming to town, and y'all don't want to be missing him. And now for something completely different. A video of my sister eating a Philly cheesesteak. Delicious. And now to save myself a couple of Facebook status updates, Double R's superlatives of the day. We'll start with my songs of the day, both featured on today's edition of the Backstage Pass, and that is Don't Waste My Time from WWE The Music Volume 7, which is the theme song of Elijah Burke, also known as the Pope, D'Angelo De Niro. Pope is pimpin', by the way. And the other song of the day is Limelight by the band Rush, which you're listening to right now. My pet peeve of the day. It's when you're paying for something at a convenience store, and the person behind you in line is pushing past you and shoving their money, as well as what they're purchasing, into the cashier's face, all while you're still standing there waiting for your change. God, I hate that. And finally, my advice to you for the day. If you want your breath to smell like a combination of world peace and Jesus, do what I'm doing right now. Get yourself a pack of 5 gum to chew elixir flavored. You'll thank me for it later. Actually, there is one more thing. A brand new segment for the Backstage Pass, because we all need to be able to make fun of ourselves every now and then. So what I'm going to do is find old wrestling pictures of myself and share them with you in a new segment I'd like to call Fail of the Day. Here's today's fail, taken from my January 10th, 2010 debut match at Action Unlimited Anthracite Wrestling in Pennsylvania, which was a triple threat match against sometimes business associate, sometimes wrestling rival Darius Carter, and the eventual winner of the match, Cadillac Stanks. Ugh. Either Carter just gave me a gut buster, or I had a bad taco before the match and am severely constipated. I'll leave it up to you guys to decide. That's all for this edition of the Backstage Pass. Be sure to check me out, both in the ring and on the web, as I begin to write the next chapter in the history of the professional wrestling business, as only the rock and roll renaissance man of professional wrestling, R Ray Marz, can do. Believe it. Kamikaze time, bitches!
Cheers!